Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone else.
This is a big day because one of my most beloved actors is Denzel Washington. It's true.
It's true. It's true. Anything Denzel, he likes it.
Yes, and I'm looking forward. I like his style. I like him. I like Denzel. Anyway, and now we're going to. It just came out, highest to lowest. Director is Spike Lee, and Denzel highest to lowest. Highest to lowest. It's, what can this be?
I have no idea.
Like somebody who was up on the highest goes down to the lowest?
Could be.
Anyway,
we'll see.
Let's just watch.
So what did you think?
I am disappointed.
Mm.
I'm disappointed.
Why?
Well, it's I'm not disappointed by Denzel. He's a great actor. And the movie, it's kind of okay, right? I mean,
it feels like the kind of movie you'd get together with any group of friends,
right.
Any group of family. You want to have like a
popcorn,
multi-age, multi-interests, just get together and have fun, watch a movie. This movie seems like it has a little bit of something for everyone.
Yeah.
And nothing that's really terribly turn off for anyone.
Yeah. And
so
the language is kind of okay. I mean, it's not very brutal, but I was disappointed because I was very excited at the first quarter of the movie.
Okay.
I got very excited because of the topic.
Yeah.
Denzel, he has a recording label. He deals with music. He's the king who has the ear to get the most talented young artists.
Yeah, it's an interesting setup.
And then the movie starts with him trying to arrange to buy the shares of the other guy to because he didn't want to lose the label. He wanted to.
So it's kind of like it was set up to feel like this is going to be a movie about somebody who is really staying true to their self and to their dreams, their passions, their loves in the music industry. Not necessarily just selling out for the sake of, commercial success.
And profit.
Yes. Yeah. So it did feel like a nice setup.
And I thought
for a story.
The introductory story.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, this is going to be a great movie because this movie, that's what I expected because of the way the movie started. This movie is going to talk about the music industry and quality versus money decisions. Quality versus money. This is where it is, and I thought that this movie is going to emphasize that talent and quality has to be before business. At any I thought that
would be a nice storyline,
right? And
just say,
I mean, Denzel did great in that character, right?
Yeah,
him being David the King, David the King. The Bible, David playing the harp, and I mean,
it. Now that you say that, I mean, look, I'm not in the habit. You've watched a whole lot more movies than me, so you're used to kind of coming to a conclusion and kind of reading ahead much better than I am. I just kind of sit there and say, okay, so now what's being set up? Well, I got to keep up with things, right? So I can't say that I felt so let down as you. But now that you say, yes, it would have been that would be a beautiful idea. And even
that's what I expected.
whole King David element in it.
Yes.
That would be such a
I mean, if you think about detail.
Denzel, if you ever get to see this, go
No, he
come
won't.
up with a movie.
He won't. But Denzel,
I know he won't. But
Denzel, if you would just do a movie about music and quality, young talents, and business should be 10th on the line, not even second, all the way down there, business. Although we know without money you cannot turn the wheels. But I mean, emphasizing this, Denzel would be great.
Another fun thing about it though was, and this is something we talk about sometimes, is, you know, oftentimes in movies, the conversation, the dialogue, the different lines that come, it's not at all like conversation in real life.
Yes.
And this is one of those where it's not at all like conversation in real life, but it's witty. It was very quick-witted and dynamic, and I enjoyed
and funny
all the way from the
good lines
from the opening. You know, even the first scenes, there was so much
dynamic.
It was quick-witted. It was back and forth, and for example, the scene near the beginning when he drops his son off and he has the driver, and and they're kind of sparring back and forth in the car, different lines, and
like they're rapping, and
kind of making up an
rhyme, always rhyme, and
it's fun, and not just that. There were plenty of other moments where I just smiled, I chuckled, I even laughed out loud just because. Oh, those lines, they're so nice the way they come one after the next.
Yeah.
It's the sort of person I dream of being in conversation.
But then everything turned into a very unrealistic commercial sort of cheap drama. Okay, I understand. It was centered around the character values. Will he pay the money for his friend's son, so for somebody else, not it turned out to be somebody else, not his son, who was kidnapped, and he had this struggle inside.
It's a very basic moralizing storyline. If you strip away all the nice effects, all the great character actors and all the fun lines and everything, you just strip it down to its naked storyline. It's rather dull. It's dull and a bit predictable, even though we were kind of surprised because of the way it started off. But
after the way it developed, it was and then when he realized, because he had the ear and he recognized the voice and whatever, and police, the guys, they say, look, we cannot just go after this guy just because you think you heard his voice and whatnot. And he decides to go unarmed, because when he first got in the car with the driver, it was the driver who pulled out the first gun and handed it to him, and he was a bit surprised. So you're setting off to chase somebody who kidnapped a boy and was able to set up all the details, all the operation to get the money.
At this point in the story, it becomes ridiculous because, okay, I can understand. Let's say somebody's child is kidnapped.
Yes.
And they're desperate and they take off unarmed, unprepared to just
go head first.
I understand that. But look, he's already been through all this struggle of what are my moral values? What is the right decision? He's already done all of that work. The child, which is not his child, but
is safe now.
So it's just about the money.
Yeah, it's all about money.
And so to make it such an impulsive, desperate behavior, unreasonable, just to recover the money, when you already know who you're dealing with and the kind of organized crime you're dealing with. It's
well, actually, he had no idea. I mean, you go in that building, you had no idea how many people are there.
Yeah,
the level of combat training. What about the weapon? You go with a pistol.
It's outlandish. It kind of reminds me of just some really dull action movie where it's all about the action, and you know, it's like, okay, you and the hero always escapes all the explosions and bullets just because they escape, just because they're the hero, not because it's real life. It's that sort of unrealistic portrayal.
Okay, and by the end of the movie, this criminal becomes a star overnight because of his social media presence, and now his name is so great, and he offers Denzel a contract. Of course, Denzel is rejecting it, and he goes back to his label and to discover new artists and whatnot. But I mean, okay, that's me. It was very disappointing. Probably not so much because the movie itself, but the expectations that the movie set in my mind
in the
first part, and I was there. I was taken. But anyway,
look, the truth is, it's a nice general gathering movie.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely.
If you want a general gathering movie,
it is.
It's nice for that.
Yeah. And Denzel was great. Denzel was great.
Yeah, it was nicely acted, nicely put together, all of that. Yeah.
Now I am very curious if there's anyone else out there who had the same idea in the first part. I'm really curious.
How much of it is the movie's fault, and how much of it is just wishful thinking on your part?
Yes, I guess it's more me because of anyway, my love for music and everything. I was to see Denzel in such a role, playing such a role, such character with central character music. Oh, I expected that. But anyway, so let me know. I really want to know if anyone else had these expectations at the beginning, and we'll see you next time.